하나, 둘, 셋. 안녕하세요. 저희는 림부입니다. And welcome everybody to Limbu's Korean Kitchen once again. And today we're gonna show you guys a very popular Korean food, which I am sure like 99% of all of you who likes anything Korean would have eaten it before, but maybe most of you don't know it can be so easily made from home. Let's take a look at all these ingredients that we have prepared. See here is a lot of ingredients, but can anyone guess by now what we're making? Any guess? No? Yes? Right? Wrong? Yes, we are going to make today the very famous Budaejjigae from home. Yes, Budaejjigae, I think most of you who don't understand Korean will know it as army stew. So wow, it's like something you eat in a lot of Korean restaurants, but do you know that you can easily make it at home? So today we're gonna show you guys how to make this from home, and also tell you a little bit more about its origins and stuff. So let's take a look at the ingredients. Okay, we have a few core ingredients here. Okay, first of all, tubu and tok. It's like 100% you need to have tok for everything Korean, so tubu. And then this is very important. This is komtang. Actually, you can buy it from Bibigo, which means you can buy it from almost every Korean supermarket in the world. It's beef stew. Okay, beef stew soup. It's basically gonna be the soup base, right? For everything, like for every stew in Korea, you need of course ramyeon. But this is not just an ordinary ramyeon. This is ramyeon, which is specially made for budaejjigae, tteokbokki, all these stew things. Because why? Because it has no packet sauce. It's just the noodle itself only. So this is very unique. Let's see if you can find this in your Korean supermarket. No packet sauce, no nothing. Just the noodle only. It's just really made for this. And then of course you need chili sauce, pepper, garlic, chili. Yes, when it comes to budaejjigae, big beans, 100%, you need big beans. And of course, other things that make this... See, the real difference between a tteokbokki and a budaejjigae is really just this. Everything else is the same, except you have big beans, sausage, luncheon meat, which we call spam here. These are the three things. These are the three things.
Necessary things?
These are the three necessary things that make this a budaejjigae rather than a tteokbokki. Otherwise, everything else is the same. Okay, and of course, your regular tteokbokki things like your kimchi, your mushrooms, and onion. And of course, we need the most important thing is a good chef, Limbu, show us how it's done. Let's go. So, 먼저, first of all, we put in the soup base. See, you know, some people buy the ready-made budaejjigae base. There is a ready-made budaejjigae base by Bibigo, but that doesn't taste as good as if you mix the thing yourself. Because why? Because the budaejjigae paste by Bibigo has a standard taste. Okay, it's a sweetish, spicy. But you know, as home food, you want to be able to adjust this taste yourself. You want it a little bit more spicy or a little bit more sweet. So by using the pork stew soup base, okay, you will be able to adjust this taste yourself by using varying amounts of the chili and all these things. Okay. See, so you have the thing here. See, basically, if you go to eat budaejjigae in any Korean restaurant, you get a soup base that's white like this, right? Remember? And then after that, they put in the chili sauce, okay, and then the big beans and stuff, and then it becomes budaejjigae. Or even if you go to have tteokbokki in some places, it comes with the white soup as well. And then when they start to mix in the chili sauce, then it becomes red. So basically, every stew in Korea, okay, including your kamjatang and all this red color stew, they all originate from the same white color soup base, which is mainly a beef stew soup, okay? And then just add chili. That's how it works, okay? So then you want to lay everything into the pan.
김치찌개는 부대찌개랑 달라.
김치찌개랑 부대찌개가 달라? 달라. 김치찌개 나 알아. 달라. 떡볶이랑 비슷해. 그치?
맞아.
So we were saying that kimchi jjigae and budaejjigae is actually very different. Yes, which I know is very different. I'm not going to touch on that. But budaejjigae, which is army stew, and tteokbokki is actually very similar. In fact, the only difference between tteokbokki and army stew is just the addition of baked beans, sausage, and spam. That's the only difference. Tteokbokki, which is a traditional Korean food, does not have these ingredients, which also goes to mean to show that the army stew or budaejjigae is not a traditional Korean food. Okay, it's not. In fact, its origin is probably around about 50 to 60 years. Okay, it's about 50 to 60 years. So why is that so? Now, because over the past 50 years or so, American troops has been stationed here in Korea, and along with the American troops come food that Korean at that time did not know how to eat or what to do with, which are the baked beans and sausages and luncheon meat. Then Korea was really poor. So what the US Army does was they actually give away their supplies of baked beans and sausages to the Korean community. So the Korean community, they eat mostly tteokbokki at home. Okay, so not knowing how to eat this Western food, they just dump it all in their tteokbokki stew, and that became the army stew. Okay, which is the stew made from army ingredients. That's the origin of budaejjigae. Now, a lot of people, when you ask some Koreans, they try to make the story sound a little bit more.
Look at this.
Oh, what's this?
간장?
A kanjang. So you see, you lay out everything nicely like this, and you put chili and soya bean sauce and pepper.
Yeah, and pepper. That's it.
Okay, chili, soya bean sauce, and pepper. You determine how much to put. Okay, it's home food. It's your own taste. You play around with the portions to find out what works for you, which means that you need to try a few times to get this right. Okay. Okay, but as I was saying, some Koreans would give you the version where, like, you know, then Koreans are very poor, and the American soldiers are not that good, so they just throw away their leftover food, and then Koreans are so poor they have to pick up their leftover food and eat. So that's not quite the truth lah. Because then the US troops do a lot of humanitarian work here in South Korea, because it was very poor, and they were trying to help to rebuild the city as well. And so that goes to and of course that also includes giving away some of their surplus army food. So you put the whole thing, okay, in, and then kum. 필요해. 이제 넣어? 이제 넣어. Okay, we'll see. Okay. Don't have film. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna put in the baked beans and
1 or 2 spoons?
I think you wanna put quite a lot. See, like this. Okay, you wanna put use a new. Okay, you wanna put like this in one corner, like this. You need a lot of the baked beans, because why? Because you realize that budaejjigae, unlike tteokbokki, okay, tteokbokki is also sweet and spicy, but that's because in tteokbokki we put sugar. Now, the sweet and spicy, the sweetness in the budaejjigae comes from the baked bean itself. So you need to put quite a bit, or else you don't get the sweet taste. Okay, this one you don't need to put a lot. I don't put about half can only. I don't put about half can. You know, put a lot. I think it affects the taste also. Then it becomes too sweet. But like I say, it's your own home cook lah. So you do whatever the F you like to do. Okay, it's your own home food. So this is our own home food. Don't criticize us on this as well, because we do what the F we like to do as well. Okay. Here it is. So put this whole thing, cover it up. 얼마 동안이야?
boiling the water.
So just keep it in until the water starts boiling, and then you're pretty much done. And the fire is on medium high, so it won't take long to boil. And also you don't need to be on super high fire that you burn the ingredients that are actually at the bottom. So about medium high, this is good enough. And after about 10 minutes, as you can see, it's all boiling and everything's coming up. And yes, it's time for the next step. Mashallah, can't wait to eat. Wow, 맛있겠네. Wow, 대박. Wow, look at that. Look at the color. Now it starts to look like budaejjigae, or you know, your tteokbokki kind of thing, right?
I think.
Test. Tani 어때?
That's good.
It's good.
Yep, good.
What's the taste like?
A little bit spicy and sweety.
Oh, sweet and spicy, exactly the way it should be.
It's good.
Oh, Oh, it tastes really good. Really sweet and spicy and very fragrant. I think the main difference is that we're using real pork stew, and if you go to some cheap budaejjigae restaurant, they don't use pork stew, they use plain water. Okay, and when you see, when it starts to boil, that's when you put in the noodle, the instant noodle. You see, like I said just now, this packet of instant noodle has no sauce inside and no sauce. It's just the noodle. This instant noodle is made specially for stews like this. And then you lay on the cheese like that.
And
then we're done.
3 minutes left.
And then you just have to cook it for 3 minutes. And then we're done. You know, so if you, like I said, if you go to some cheap budaejjigae restaurant, they don't use the ox stew base. They use plain water.
Yes.
And that tastes like So that's why this is very good. This tastes better than really some of the budaejjigae that I've had outside, especially the really cheap ones that cost you about 6,000 to 7,000 won. Okay, whenever you see budaejjigae that cost 6,000 to 7,000 won, don't bother. It's all plain water budaejjigae. Okay, budaejjigae outside would cost you upwards of 10,000 won or 15,000 won for the really good ones, I think.
Actually, budaejjigae, anyone can make it with their favorite food.
Yes, just dump in everything you like. But there's just 3 things that make it budaejjigae, and one thing that is very necessary. The one necessary thing is tteok. Always have tteok. If it's not tteok, it's not Korean. And the 3 necessary things: baked beans, sausage, and
Ramyeon.
No, not ramyeon. The luncheon meat. Ramyeon is actually, you know, up to you. Some people like it, some people don't. I've seen budaejjigae without ramyeon, but then of course ramyeon is completes the thing. Okay.
Mashallah.
Wow, 맛있겠다. Look at that. Ooh, 맛있겠다. Let's eat. 먹겠습니다.
I'm eating.
And yeah, you want to eat it with rice. It's really good. Oh, 자 먹겠습니다.
먹겠습니다.
Oh, can't wait to dig in. Look at all this wholesome goodness. Some soup. Wow, your soup is really nice. It's really sweet and spicy. And the pork stew fragrance is very nice. You want to dish out the instant noodle first, because it will become fat and basically very, very bad. If you don't eat it first.
Like sausage, luncheon meat, and sausage.
I love sausages.
Sausage.
Oh. Sausages are my favorite. That's why Limbu makes me a lot of sausage roll and stuff. Her sausage roll is amazing. They are getting so fat. I grew like...
I'm really sorry about this.
Oh no, I grew like 6 to 7 kilograms ever since meeting her. I love the instant noodle in budaejjigae.
Yes, I think it's really good.
Oden. Oden.
It's really good.
Oh, we put in some fish cake as well. You can pretty much put in anything you like to eat. Even if you like to put in otah, if you're Singaporean, Malaysian, you want to put in otah, you put in. I think otah will taste very good inside. Oh, the bolunan day. The Singapore 음식, yeah. Singapore, Malaysia 음식. 좀 약간 매운 거.
매운 거?
매운 오뎅.
아, 매운데?
어떤 매운 오뎅.
Oh, there are many sausages.
So basically, to explain ota to a Korean, I need to say that it's meulodeng, which is spicy fish cake. In essence, it's spicy fish cake, and I think it goes very well with Budaejjigae. 그치?
I think so.
오, 고마워.
맛있네.
김치도 먹어? 김치? And this dish has been like in Korean families for decades. So this is actually an American style dish. So
Yeah.
for those of my friends who have been to North Korea, can I confirm that you have not seen this in North Korea? This should not exist in North Korea because this dish is the direct result of having American troops. And they don't have it in North Korea for sure. 북한 없지 이거.
없어.
나 그러다고 생각해. 없는 것 같아. Wow. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know usually I finish the whole thing, but I don't think I can finish the whole thing within reasonable time. So the thing is, you can prepare and make this like within half an hour. It's very simple. It's a really a huge pot of goodness in just like half an hour. Of course, most things go the baked bean. Love the baked bean. Most Korean stews are actually like it's all the same. 감자탕, tteokbokki.
Almost same.
It's all made the same way. The stew, have the stew base, put in the stuff you want, chili sauce, and then be big pork knuckle, whatever. It's all made the same way.
Okay, let me show you another.
So, in case you're wondering, the most famous budaejjigae here in Korea is in this place on the outskirts of Seoul called Daejongbu. So, if you're interested in tasting what a lot of people claims to be the best budaejjigae in Korea, go to Daejongbu or in Gyeonggi-do, which is just you can even take a subway from Seoul. It's about what 30 minutes, right? Oh. Yeah, I will show you another one next time. Right. Whoa, it's raining very heavily. It's a nice spring day.
Yeah.
안녕.
안녕.